Hi, I'm talking to you today from Lions Park, and important story behind this is talking about this park when I was a kid. This was not a park. This was just some vacant land and some brush and a big pond over back there. So back in this whole area was a giant frog pond, and in this pond, and I'll walk over to the pond. But in this pond were frogs, tadpoles, and we called them POLYWOGS that we would go catch every spring. And there was always fish and minnows and frogs and even salamanders. I saw some salamanders. And one time I saw a huge toad. It was the biggest one I'd ever seen. It was quite frightening. It was so large. Anyway, that was all in this pond here. I'm not quite at it yet. This was all bush where I am right now. Okay, this was bush. I'm walking over to where the pond used to be. Now this was thick bush and thick bush where all those houses are here. So you couldn't get through there. It was too thick to go, and kind of swampy. So it was dangerous to go there. So we used to have to go through my friend's place here, Ernie's place it was called. And I'll show you where we came. We had to come through his yard, which because we were friends, I guess we were allowed to. I don't know. I don't think I ever asked him, but we came along the side of his yard, and we were able to get into this area which had this big pond in it. And like I say, it was the greatest pond when I was a kid. Used to catch tadpoles, keep them in an aquarium at home, raise them up to frogs. They would lose their tail, metamorph into frogs from tadpoles. And again, we called them polywogs. This was our polywog pond. And this is right about where it is. I'm standing in it right now. So where I am right now was probably in the middle of this pond. Okay, and then out that way was bush that you couldn't get through. So you had to come from this direction. And my friend's house was right there that we came through his side yard, which I don't think there was a house there exactly, so it may have been a vacant yard. But now there's no water, no sign of frogs. Oh, there were snakes too. I forgot about lots of garter snakes, lots of snakes to eat the insects. And we didn't have as much problem with insects in those days. But look at now, there's no water, no pond. It's all been drained, and it's a park now. So I guess kids are getting enjoyment through a different method now than we used to get. And my sisters used to come down here too, and neighbors and friends. We'd all come down here and spend the day playing with nature, playing with the frogs and the tadpoles, and gumboots. We had gumboots on so we could wade in the water, and lily pads and duckweed, and collect them, take them home, raise them up, and learn and study about nature, enjoy nature. But now it's all dry, mowed grass, swing sets, and play equipment. There's a basketball court. So I guess kids are still enjoying it, but all that nature is lost, and it's a whole different environment. So it's quite a big park. I don't know who gave it. Maybe they had to build it here because it was a swamp. I don't know, but like I say, this was probably a couple acre pond when I was a kid. So that would be in the 60s, and that would make it at least 50 years ago, maybe 50 to 60 years ago, that I used to play in this frog pond here. That is now a kids park, dog park, and I don't know if my friend still lives there or not. Back there where we used to come in, I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since school, so that's been at least 45, 50 years. 45 years, let's say. Okay, I hope he's doing well anyway, but I'm sad about the park. I think, there's no one here right now, but it would have been a perfect day for looking for pollywogs. So I hope they're somewhere good now. I don't know where they could hang out around here. I don't know of any more ponds or lakes. There's another place where there's a lake about a block from here, and we used to actually have a boat on there, and we when it filled up with water and was high enough, we'd be boating around on this lake in somebody's backyard, or started in their backyard, but it was all forested, and the water collected there, formed a lake. But now I'll show you some other video that it's all a subdivision now. It's all homes crowded together, no water, no sign of water or lake at all. So another one of my childhood play areas, habitats, gone, as well as this one, which is now a manicured gymnasium park. Okay, and just for posterity and for the record, I will once again show you the name of it as I've come out here. And I don't know where the name came from or who named it or who owns it, but there it is. Welcome to Lions Park. So it's on a busy highway, busy road. Oh, maybe this is a reason. There's a high power, high pressure gas line coming through here. So I guess they had to turn it into a park and couldn't build houses here. So my frog pond became a gymnasium and a park. All right, Gary Ordog over and out. Subscribe to my channel, Gary Ordog, and thank you for your support. Stay safe, get your vaccination, don't catch COVID, wear a mask when required, and wash your hands as Semmelweis taught us, and maybe even use hand sanitizer as I do. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Have a good life.